Yo, what is up, guys? Bravo Watch Joe coming at you guys with a different type of video today. Um, I was looking, I don't know, I go through my YouTube comments and stuff and respond to you guys, and I got a comment that said that it was like on one of my shorts, and it was like, "Congratulations on your first win, even though you used a brain dead deck." He said, "Not as brain dead as Razio, but still pretty brain dead." And it like, first of all, if you're gonna leave a comment like that, you can keep it. I don't need it. Second of all, it made me think like, do people really feel like Dracotail is brain dead? Like, I get it's not some type of like real like elaborate like combo deck where you need to open this piece, do this here at this time, do this here at that time. Like, it's definitely not hard to play, but I do think it does take skill expression to play well because of how simplistic like what it does is, right? Like, it is not combo one super heavy to put up some real crazy like turn one board like what deck is it, like a Dragon Link or like um Super Heavy Samurai was that when that was a thing for 2 weeks. um so it made me think like, do people really feel like Draco Tail is like brain dead? Because I personally don't, and that's not me being biased because I like did well with the deck or anything. I feel like the simplicity of the deck is what gives it its skill expression into knowing when to use your very limited interactions. Like what it does turn one, it makes Lion, which adds back a resource from graveyard, but it's not a interruption while it's on board. I mean, it's an interruption when you're making on your opponent's turn, but like as far as your first turn, that Lion is just a big body. You have Gulamel, that's a pop, but even that, like, it has to respond directly to a Draco Tail effect. So like if your opponent has something to chain, they can try to stop it. So you have to try to use it at the right time. Just stuff like that. You have your 5 mana to fuse into most likely a lion, Arthur Lion, to bounce and add back resources and things like that. And you have your two traps. You have your Dracotail Horn, which is your attack position monster bounce, which is probably it's like throughout my like this time playing the deck that people play around that card all the time. Like they summon everything in defense when they know it's there. So like you have to find a way to get value out of that card. I feel like a good amount of the times when I play it, and all my people are like, all my opponents like summon all the things in the fence and getting their effects off and things. I like I use the trap to trigger my Gulamel pop. Like I use the trap to target my own like line or something to bounce that back, and then just to facilitate me popping with Gulamel, right? And then you have your Draco Tail. What's the name of the card? Flame, which is spell negate. Like, I think the difficult part, the thing that makes Draco Tail difficult to play is like 80% of I thought 80% of your interactions, your opponent like knows, right? Like, we don't know. This sounds like crazy. I guess that's like that with most decks, but like they know your flame is there. They know your flame is set. They know where it is. They know where your horn is set. Like they know you have. I mean, they like your opponent knows so much of your hand. Like like as they're starting to like try to break your board. It's not like Malice. Malice can draw like three cards like throughout their turn. Like like if it's great, like Chessie is going to draw you two unknown cards. Um, what's his name? White Binder, when it's banished, going to come back and draw you unknown cards. So like with Malice, you're going to have their full board. Like you're going to know about their trap. You're going to know about their ally code talking negate. You're going to know about potentially a March Hare in their hand. But like they have like six cards in their hands on top of their like full board. So those can be you don't know what hand traps to play around, things like that. Sometimes with Draco Tail, like they even know about the ash in your hand if you have to like fuse it away and add it back with Lion. So like you kind of like exposed, and it's not like the deck does anything like super oppressive. I think that's the thing with Dracotail that really like probably why I was like at the beginning of the Justice Hunters format, why it was so like the least popular of the three archetypes in Justice Hunters, because it didn't really do anything relatively like unfair. Like it was just a really those just really fair deck, right? So it what are like brain dead decks in my opinion? Like flu, I hate flu, bro. Like I think Flanders is disgusting. Like they just I, like I can't like when that deck was like super relevant, I hated it. And then when they got Advent, the quick play spell to banish their guys for cost, it made your Valors and your Imperms that much like worse against the deck when they were typically pretty good. And granted, they were still good after that, but like for them to have that play around was crazy. Because like flu, you make your board against flu, they they open Dark Ruler, Duster, Map, Eagle. You just send the shape, bro. What do you do? Like, but I feel like a deck like that is a brain dead. Now I do think in the hands of a good player, like the deck is like super good. Like the deck is like a flu might have the best like engine of any deck like I've ever seen. Like I don't think there's a deck competing engine for engine with Flu Under. Like it was those cards. They're really good at what they do. But like I don't think that takes a lot of skill expression to be competent with Flu. Now, obviously, the better player is like the better they are going to pilot the deck, things like that. That's like that winning deck. Even the brain dead ones. Another like super brain dead deck is Tin Pot Dragon. Like Tin Pot Dragon might be more brain dead than Flu because Tin Pot Dragon's whole goal is to have as minimal interaction as possible. Like they're gonna play Dusters. They're gonna main deck what am I trying to what cards is it? Forbidden Droplet. They're gonna main deck a bunch of like blowout cards to deal with your board so they don't have to deal with anything. And then they just normal summon Hydra and win. Normal summon Chandra and win. Like even the field spell says like your monsters are unaffected during the main phase. And then they have the Synchro 10 that says the opponent can activate like monster effects or effects in the battle phase. Like those cards promote a gameplay that is as little interaction as possible, which is the complete opposite of Dracotail. Like with it being so simple and like what it does, like no, I don't think your opponent's ever gonna see a Dracotail board and like scoop unless their hand's like really bad. Like the Dracotail board isn't oppressive at all, and there's no hard negation. I mean, just a spell negate. But like no opponent is gonna look at your Arthur Line, Gula Mail, two set traps, and be like, nah, I don't know, it's too much. Again, unless their hand is bad. Like those are good cards, but they aren't oppressive cards. Like Draco Tail isn't like floodgating your opponent out of the deck. Like we're not playing any crazy floodgates. We're not putting up like a million negates on the board, like stuff like that. And so because it's so simple and it forces that interaction, that increases like the skill expression it takes to be good and competent with the deck, right? Like that makes sense. But like, what's some like trap decks, like Morganite Stun, like decks like that is brain dead as it gets. You just fossil diner, expect the border, like solemns, all that. Like just they don't promote any interaction at all. The entire goal is to lock you out of the game, which is like that's what brain dead is to me. Just because the deck is simple and it's just like some super like crazy combo deck doesn't make a deck brain dead. Like I highly disagree with that. But let me go. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This type of little different video for you guys today, a little discussion video. We'll be doing like more of these if you guys enjoy them. But this is Bravo YGO signing off. Peace.